Hello everyone and welcome back to day 3 out of 14 of your 14-day yoga challenge. Today we'll be working on the Sun Salutation A, and the Sun Salutation A is by far my favorite Sun Salutation. I put it in front of so many of my classes because, well, for 3 reasons. For one, it's simple, so it's easy to memorize and it's easy for beginners to get the hang of. 2, it's easily modifiable, and there's a bunch of little variations you can do, and it's a core part of many vinyasa sequences. And 3, it is a full body warm-up, so it really gets all parts of the body. It flows into, each pose flows into one another in a really nice way, and it just gets your blood pumping a little bit and builds that heat to deepen into some other poses. So today we're going to start and end with the same pose, so you can maybe feel a little bit of difference in the pose, and that would be one of my favorite poses, the reclined spinal twist. So we're gonna lie down on the mat, so make your way onto your back. Begin with those knees tucked in. Take a breath. Just feel the weight of your back on the mat. Let that spine just straighten out and decompress a little bit here. One more deep breath. Very nice. Place both feet down on the mat. And from here, we're going to bring the knees towards the left. Then once they're there on the left, bring them higher than the hips. So the knees come higher than the hips. Then from here, extend the right arm out to the side. Left arm can rest on top of that right leg, but we're going to look past the right arm, so away from the knees. Take a breath. Try and keep the shoulder blade grounded on the mat. Very nice. Bring it back to the middle. Swap sides, so bring both knees to the right this time. Extend that left arm out and look past the left arm. Nice back crack there. Try and fill those lungs with air. See how it feels in this twist. Excellent. Bring it back to the middle, and let's begin the warm-up. So from here, we're going to make our way just to standing at the top of the mat. So get there however you feel comfortable. Rise on up. Come into that mountain pose. You can take it nice and relaxed here. Just roll those shoulder blades down your back. Try and find a good posture. And we're going to start slow. We'll start with the modified versions first, and then we'll add a few more difficult pieces to it, but you can pick whichever version of the Sun Salutation you feel like doing. All right, let's begin. So on the inhale, reach the arms up. Lengthen through that spine. On your exhale, fold all the way forwards. So bend those knees if you feel tight in the hamstrings. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, place the hands on the mat. We're just going to step it back to our plank pose. Take a breath here. On the next exhale, for this modified version, bring the knees down to the mat. And from here, we're going to shift forwards and down, creating a right angle with the bicep and the forearm. Then, finish that exhale, bring your body down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest. Come into that cobra pose. Exhale, peel into your tabletop and push the hips up for downward facing dog. Take a breath. Next inhale, we're gonna walk between the hands, come into a halfway lift again. Hands can be on the legs. Exhale, fold forwards. On the inhale, round all the way up, engage the back of the legs. Connect the palms at the top, and exhale, hands down through the middle. So that's one done. We'll make it a little bit more difficult this time, and then we'll flow through it. Inhale, reach the arms up. Add a little bit of a back bend at the top this time. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Take a breath. This time, either bring the knees down to the mat or keep those knees raised, and again, try and make that right angle while shifting forwards and down. Either lower down for a cobra and inhale, lift, or from that low plank, inhale, just lift the chest, keep the legs raised, come into your upward facing dog. I would recommend the cobra for the first few times you do this as you warm the back up more and more, but if you already feel open in the back, then feel free to attempt that upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. So with cobra, again, just to recap, keep that whole body on the mat, just lifting the chest and pressing it forwards. And with upward facing dog, you lift the legs off the mat, balancing on your arms or your hands and the tops of your feet. Very nice. Next, inhale, walk up between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, round all the way up, engage the legs. Connect the palms, back bend. Exhale, hands down through the middle. Very nice. All right, one more time with one more added difficulty variation here. And again, choose whichever of the 3 variations you want to do. You can always mix it up. Here we go. Inhale, reach up, back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back to plank. Take a breath. Next, exhale, forwards and down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Next, inhale, walk or hop between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, round all the way up. Connect the palms. Exhale, add that back bend if you want to. Hands through the middle. Very nice. All right, we'll flow through it 2 more times. I'll add an option for a breath in plank, but if you want to just head down to the stomach after stepping back, then that's a little bit more of a flowy way of doing the sun salutation. So we'll give that a go, but feel free to pause. So inhale, reach up, back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Now, like I just said, on this exhale, you can lower all the way down or take a breath in plank. Meet in downward facing dog. Two more breaths. Next, inhale, walk or hop between the hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, round all the way up, back bend. Exhale, hands down through the middle. One more time, here we go. Inhale, reach up, back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step back. Lower forwards and down, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths since this is our last repetition. Really sink into that downward facing dog. Bend the knees here if you need it. Work on that hamstring flexibility. Reach those heels for the mat. Very nice. On the next inhale, walk or hop between the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, round all the way up. Take the palms, back bend. Exhale, hands down through the middle. Oh, I love Sun Salutation A. They feel so good. It's a perfect thing to do right after you wake up in the morning. Excellent. All right, so we'll add one little standing pose into this flow. So inhale, reach up. We'll make our way back to down dog. Back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Nice and slow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Take a breath. We'll take it easy, lower the knees down to the mat, shift forwards and down, come into that cobra. Inhale, lift the chest. Engage those back muscles, press the chest forward. See if you can press up a little bit higher. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Take 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Nice and long breaths. So we're gonna head back into our 3-legged dog here in a second. On that next inhale, raise the right leg up. We did this on day 1. Hold that position. Balance on the 2 hands and the 1 foot. And then exhale, step that right foot between the hands, round through the back to help you step it up. From here, get a base, feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Take a breath in your high lunge. Make sure the knee doesn't creep over the ankle. Keep it stacked on top of that ankle. Very nice. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step it back to your plank. And again, we're gonna go through our flow. So bring those knees down to make it nice and gentle. Chest down to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Glue those legs together. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. See, that was those parts of the Sun Salutation flow are used in so many little transitions in yoga. It's just a fantastic Sun Salutation to get used to. Very nice. Next, inhale, raise the left leg up, 3-legged dog, hold. And keep a bend in the right knee if you need that. Exhale, round through the back, step that foot between the hands. Get the feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, rise up. High lunge. One more breath. Exhale, bring those hands down to the mat. Step that left foot back, plank. And if you want to be gentle, you can bring the knees down, or if you want to continue challenging yourself, come down into that full low plank or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you're experiencing a muscle shake when you give chaturanga a go, that's completely normal. Just getting that body used to engaging those muscles, building the strength. Very nice. One more breath. Next inhale, we're gonna just find a seat on the mat. So walk into the middle of the mat and find that your way on to the glutes, whichever way feels comfortable. And then from there, we'll do a little teeny bit of ab work. So from here, try and lower yourself down onto the back, nice and slowly, without like releasing down. It's okay if you don't make it, just get onto your back in whichever way is comfortable, but it's nice to add that little bit of challenge there. Very nice. So we're gonna head back into that spinal twist. On the next exhale, bring those knees to the left. Left hand can come on top of the right leg and pull the knees higher than the hips. Right arm can extend to the right, look past the right arm. So I always immediately notice a difference after a couple of sun salutations. I can go deeper here. My body feels a lot more relaxed already. A lot more open. Very nice. Bring those knees back to the middle and take it to the other side. Right hand can come on top of the left leg. Left arm reaches out and I'm petting the plants here. Knees higher than the hips. One more breath. And bring it back to the middle. Very nice, let that spine reset just like how we started. Very nice, next inhale, make your way up into a seat. Find a nice comfy seat, probably easy pose is the best. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, palms together and at the chest. Take a breath. And then bow the head down towards those hands. Rise back up. Take just one more breath. Thank yourself for moving your body. Open those eyes and we'll finish there. So there you go, day 3 done. Very nice. I will see you tomorrow for Sun Salutation B.